So here we go, finally. Feels like 2 years later. Got everything ready to fit. I'm happy with it. I'm getting ready to glue and screw this side. Okay, and we're back. I've got it untarped. This is what I'm looking at now. It's the first time I've been able to walk in this trailer without it just creaking and cracking. Here's a view of the new structure here. Not this. This is still a support beam. This roof beam is still rotted out, and so is this one. So I had to have this be in help level while I got everything in here square. Anyway, here is the new beam. Anyway, we got this thing mended up. The tape is there just holding the sheet metal there. I probably could have spaced these out just, you know, like that. But at that point I was just being lazy, and so I just kept it uniform in pairs. Anyway, so got the original piece tied in here. It's tied into the header board there. Header board's tied into the original piece there. These all are there, all into the top. Everything's tight. I've set these up for lap joints. If you see, that's how the manufacturer does it too. I went a little deep. I'll make up the difference with real wood. I may actually lap these out and make these a 2x4 and then glue it and screw it. The first thing I gotta do, I made a to-do list. This is tentatively still quite a list. From the factory, they have this header board on the outside tied in with a mending board just to keep it strong and together from the forces like that. To do it on the outside too. I'll show you. Here's a factory one on the ground here. They had one vertical. It's actually on most members here along. They've got a strap. There's mine, a little excessive. Anyway, this is the framework now. You can see the factory framework over there. And then this one here. This is all one piece now. And it's actually really sturdy. I put this in yesterday. Got this beam in, got the header beam in. The mending boards will go here, here. There's one already up there. So I'm gonna do that. That's the first thing on my list. I need to make the wall studs for this. And then I've got to address this here. I don't know if this wall section is just stained. Like, the wood feels pretty good. But the floor is crippled underneath right here, the subfloor. So I need to take part of this wall out. I need to take this whole section out so I can get to the subfloor here. So I'm going to remove this, and then I'll pull the side back out, fix the floor, and put it back in, and tie up this wall. Once I get done framing that, the sheet metal actually ends here on the outside, so it's an easy point to start or stop from. I'm going to go ahead and go over everything though before I frame it up and make it stronger. And then we'll get over to this side here and see how deep this damage goes. Along here, Sam and I are thinking just the water just would travel just downward. Hopefully not all the way to the door, but we shall see. The floor feels good there, but it looks really bad back here in the corner. And then we're gonna rebuild the whole back side of this. But we got pieces made for that already. And yeah, so that's where I'm at. I'm gonna put the mending boards on and get started. All right, I'm here working, and the girls. Anyway, they're having fun. I guess I got good news here. I was scared that there had been a leak here. There was a lot of damage here, so much that this floor had started to collapse. You can see it. Get it in the light here. You can see it in just the damage that it had occurred. So I was concerned because there was a lot of discoloration here on this outside of this beam, and it looks kind of deteriorated here. But honestly, this looks like all surface. I can go ahead and put a plate on it. Like it did get it a little bit here, but I'm not going to be that concerned with that right now. I think it'll be okay as long as we keep it dry from here on out. So that's where I'm at. It's not as bad as I thought. It's nice and dry right there, which makes me real happy. So I'm going to cut this back just a little bit. It's still damaged here. Sorry. So I'm going to go back to probably about here and go up and patch this section in. And since there's a beam here, I will continue to cut this just right here so I can sister it on there. And hopefully this thing will be able to sit on here and be nice. So I've opened it up a little more than I wanted, but whatever. This wood has deteriorated a little bit. I've sanded a lot of it, and it was really only top damage. But it has caused some compression on this end right here. There's a lot of weight that sits right here on this corner, and I really don't want to start busting into this section here. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to just go in here and reinforce. I'll probably sister some boards here, at least here and here in this corner, to strengthen this. And then when the plywood's on it, it should hold it all tight. Anyway, that's the plan.